everyone. I wanted to give a shout out to all the mothers and grandmas out there. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you have a wonderful day. The kids are going to be coming over soon. Well, Stephanie and Dusty and the grandkids. Bennett's already here. Haley's actually on a survival camping trip. I'm not sure all the details of that, but I did ask her, do they have to forage for berries? And she said, yes, they did. Um, so when she gets back today, I get to hear all about that. For lunch, if you watched our other videos, I picked up food from Mishmash in Indianola, which I like to do when we have family events because sometimes I just don't feel like cooking, or I don't want to be in the kitchen cooking and cleaning up the whole time. So this is nice. This is nice and easy. I'm going to show you what the frozen meals look like before I bake them, and I really hope I remember to show them to you after they're done. This is chicken tetrazzini. We've had these before. It's so good. I can make this myself, but I always feel like theirs is better. And this is lasagna, which I got because Craig will not eat that chicken tetrazzini. You can see all those spaghetti noodles. That's going to gross him out. So we have the chicken tetrazzini, the lasagna. I bought some garlic bread from Hy-Vee. For dessert, we're having an ice cream sundae bar. We have cones, we have waffle cone bowls, we have toppings, and 4 different kinds of ice cream. I think we're set, and I think everyone will really like that. I tried to think of something that the kids would like too, and I think they're going to love that. They're going to love making their own sundae. It's probably going to be a little messy though. So I'll see you a little later in the video. By the time I post this, Mother's Day will probably be over, but I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. And if you're not a mom, I hope you just had a wonderful day. See you a little later. Well, Craig, how is the lasagna?
Delicious, Mom.
All right. What's the best thing about Mother's Day?
Hugs.
Hugs. Craig already gave me his Mother's Day hug. He's eating now because it's afternoon and Stephanie and the gang aren't here yet. So I told him he could go. He usually eats at 11, so.
Chow time.
I'm letting Craig eat his lasagna now.
Pretty good.
How long will Stephanie come?
They should be here anytime. I have everything set out for the ice cream bar. There's some extra. We still have candy from Easter. But this is the things for our ice cream bar. And we have our toppings, some caramel sauce, and I need to put over here, but we have this huge thing of maraschino cherries I bought at Sam's Club because Stephanie loves maraschino cherries. The lasagna is taking a long time to cook because it's very deep, but I thought Craig said it was hot enough. I decided to leave it in here for a little bit till everybody gets here. It is delicious. I tasted a little bit of it. Here's my garlic bread I got at Hy-Vee, and this is the chicken tetrazzini, and I've also tasted it, and it's amazing. Now Craig's done with his lunch. Very soon we'll be eating ours. I think it's good till the last drop. It's an absolutely beautiful day for Mother's Day. I don't know what the temperature is, but I'm guessing maybe it's in the 70s. It's supposed to get to 82 today.
Well, it says it's 72 in here, and we've got all the windows open. Well, not all of them, but enough that the ambient temperature is correct with outside. But we're in the shade.
Yeah.
So 72 in the shade with a slight breeze we can feel through here. Feels pretty darn good.
Yeah, it does feel good.
Yeah.
Later, I'm sure we'll have to have the air on. And the cats, Joe opened it so it's just a screen there, and the cats are loving it. Now, Eggs has had a beef with all of Bennett and Haley's cats, but now looks like she's going to sit by Toby. Toby's the one that they're most accepting of. The other ones would still beat up any of our cats. We have to keep them separated. Oh.
Penny's going to come in now.
Yep.
She's going to give them the sniff.
Yep. Penny's the sheriff. Now, Eggs.
But that's okay. She's a bigger cat. She's supposed to show that.
Yeah.
Right
They
now.
don't ever fight.
No, they just do
No.
this.
Yeah. So
And then the cat,
they're okay. But
he's not afraid of her because he'll pounce on her.
Bennett and Haley's other cat, Lucy,
And Sebastian.
And they both will attack our cats if they see them, so we have to keep them separated. And the other night, Lucy, the female cat of theirs, tried to attack Eggs here, and Bennett getting them apart and getting Eggs out of the basement got bit 3 times by Lucy. So it's pretty serious beef they have against our cats. So we just try and keep them separated. That was accidental that Eggs ended up in the basement. So I think we're going to have to put a sign on the basement door that says which cats are down there. What do you think, Penny? Do you think it's too many cats? And there's good old Bernie. Oop, and there's Bernie. He always has to sit by one of us. Now Craig is unloading the dishwasher for us. This is something that Craig, I think, likes to do because the minute it's open, he wants to put them away. It's a good job. If he doesn't know where to put something, he puts it on the counter and then I put it away. You're doing a good job, buddy. Are you going up to your room now, or are you going to stay?
What about dessert?
Well, when everybody gets here and eats their lunch, after lunch, we'll have dessert, okay?
Okay.
All right. Guests have arrived. Colby's looking for me. Get back. Colby was looking for me. He was. Hi, buddy. Oh, look at that smile. I can't take it. You're so cute.
Toby, you stay in. Toby's trying to get out.
Toby.
Nothing else to wear.
There's Livy.
It's good in here.
Yeah.
What's on
What do you
the
think,
table?
Josie?
Here.
I know. Yeah. We're going to have an ice cream bar after lunch.
First we have to eat, okay?
All right.
Are yours on SOS?
Grandma's opening her Mother's Day.
Love you, Grandma.
That's from the
I
girls.
was hoping I would get something that said Grandma on it, actually. A mug. I like it, too. It goes well with my other mugs. Hey, what
I
else
was
is in
having
there?
trouble connecting to my main one. We had to connect to the
Yes.
guest one.
What is this?
Did the
It's a necklace.
Oh, I see. I didn't look on the back. It's an autism.
It's kind of hard to see, but I thought, just a second, let her open one thing at a time.
Okay, let me get the necklace.
I know
out
you're
so I can look
excited.
at it. I'll look at this first.
No, I'm showing one stinking bar.
They're both necklaces.
It's a necklace like yours that I like.
If it's not big enough, like the chain links aren't big enough.
You say I have a fat neck?
No, I mean
I'm
like
just kidding.
the size of
I
the
know.
links because it's hard to tell on Amazon.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'll probably add something. Because that looks like it's going to be like...
And I can return it too. I still have everything at home.
There's that. Okay, I will. And...
That's a little tangled up.
It's a little bit too big, I think.
43 different items connected to it, it looks like.
You better just.
Just like
On mine?
On mine.
We'll have to mess with it.
Oh, maybe it's just hooked
Well, I
on one
got-
of the puzzle pieces. There we go. Oh, that's little too.
Yeah.
Online
But it's really
clients,
cute.
got
I love
25
it.
right
All the
now.
little puzzle pieces.
I think
I don't know
each
if
of
you
my
can see
lights-
that.
And 2
That is
guests.
very
so
cool.
you
I have
guess.
extenders.
I might be.
Okay,
I don't know.
good.
Mommy,
It's
please can
Two
you
came
my
up.
video?
whatever I automatically connected to.
Thank you. Can I have a hug?
Hey, let me
Can I
see.
have a
Give
hug,
Grandma a
Josie?
hug. Give Grandma a hug.
You give me a hug? Mm-hmm.
Come in.
Okay.
You're in
My
it.
Josie. Mm,
Wait.
love you.
And everybody else is just gonna wait for it to come out and
Is that oh, she eats. Does she? No, she doesn't eat the cookies. She just eats the stuff inside.
And then they'll
Is that good, Josie?
add that on
Josie, what's your favorite thing about Mommy?
all the views it gets. Even though people watch
On
it
the
and 20 minutes later they quit.
What'd she say?
That doesn't
The
count
swing?
as an entire
Yeah, we're swinging on
To
swing
them,
today.
it's-
Okay. Livy, what's your favorite thing about your mommy?
Everything.
What's
It's not rules.
not rules? That's the thing you don't like about her.
I do not like the rules.
What's the nicest thing she's ever done for you?
Everything. That's what's up to rules. You want to see where I colored, Mom? Right here.
Oh, you colored that roll. Hey, buddy. Craig, what did you want to talk about?
Wisconsin.
Oh, what should we talk about,
We're
Wisconsin?
going camping.
Are we going camping in Wisconsin? Well, we're going to a place where people camp, but we're going to stay in a house actually there.
Oh.
It's called a villa.
Oh, villa.
Probably kind of like a cabin.
Yeah.
Are you excited about that part?
Yeah, Mama.
Do you know what the place is called?
What's it called?
Where the villa is? Where are we staying in Wisconsin?
Christmas Mountain?
Yeah, Christmas Mountain. Hi, everyone. So everyone went home, and Craig has been taking a nap. Joe and I worked outside, and I got my herbs planted. And now what I wanted to do today is to repot some plants that I bought, but I never got them put into pots with soil. I just kind of set them inside of a pot. But today's the day they need to be repotted, especially this one, my pussy willow tree or shrub, whatever you want to call it. And it actually is getting the fuzzy little pussy willows on it. I'm really excited about that. So I want to make sure and get that into its pot. I think I'm going to start with this money tree. It's had a lot of babies in the bottom. If you've ever had one of these, it's called a money plant. There are money trees, which are much different. This is a money plant that was given to me by one of our viewers at the Carlisle Farmers Market. I think that was 2 years ago. It's done quite well, but I think it's obvious that it needs some TLC. It's starting to lean over, and I wonder if the little babies that are growing up are taking away some of the nutrients from it. So I'm taking out these babies and repotting them. I've done this before, and it worked really well. You just pull them out and put them in some soil and water them, and they reroot themselves. The care for this plant is quite easy. You just wait till the pot feels light or the soil's dry. I actually have a little tester for water that I bought at Aldi, and I love it. It tells you how moist, it's like moist, dry, wet, so you can know if your plant needs watered or not. Takes the guesswork out of rewatering or underwatering. I'm sure you can find something like it on Amazon too. But I'm going to start with repotting these. Oh, here comes Craig. What are you doing, Craig?
See this SOS.
I know. That's been our phones. We have US Cellular, and all day it's had an SOS. There's an outage, but luckily we have Wi-Fi, so we can still watch our phones, and hopefully it'll be all taken care of by tomorrow. But for now, if you don't have, you're not able to use Wi-Fi on your phone, then basically you can't do much on your phone without that US Cellular connection or data.
Yeah.
So for today, we'll just use Wi-Fi, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you want to help me repot these plants?
No.
Not interested. Okay, I'm going to get the soil and start repotting. Well, what would you like to talk about, Craig?
Wisconsin.
What should we talk about Wisconsin?
When we go camping, I mean going to the villa.
Yeah.
The house on the
We'll
rock.
call it camping. It'll be an adventure. The house on the rock. What are you?
The circus museum.
Yeah, why don't you go over here? We can't see because of the plants. The circus museum. And what else? Do you remember what else we're doing?
Dodgeville.
We're going to spend the night in Dodgeville.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the Wisconsin Dells, what are we going to do?
Go to Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Phil's, yes, that's the
Buffalo Phil's.
restaurant with the train that brings your food.
Yeah.
The duck boats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the deer park where we can actually pet and feed deer.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a haunted mansion. There's several other things. The Wisconsin Dells Main Street downtown area, I guess, has so much to do. I'm really excited to see it and experience it. What are you the most excited about for the trip, Craig?
To see the house on the rock.
I think it looks pretty exciting. It looks like something I've never seen before. I've seen a video recently showing the outside of the house on the rock, and the grounds are beautiful. It's not only inside. They've done a lot of stuff on the outside. I can't wait to show it to you guys. What have you seen about the house on the rock that looks fun or interesting?
The dinosaurs?
The dinosaurs, yes, there's dinosaurs. I think the carousel looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's just so much in there.
Yeah.
That will be fun to do. What about the duck boats?
Yeah, the duck boat. That'll be great.
Yeah, I think that'll be a lot of fun too. Something that we have never done, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do some things that we've never experienced, like feeding the deer and petting them. I've never ever done that before, so I'm excited to do that. Now, we'll get to repotting. I've got one of these done. Didn't take long at all. I put some butcher paper down here on my counter so that I don't get dirt all over, but you know me, I'll get it all over anyway. I already got some on the chair. But pretty much easy to do. What I've got is I bought this Miracle Grow Moisture Control Potting Mix. I got this at Walmart. I'm just taking my little cup, getting some dirt in it, pour it in. That won't be enough. I'll have to get another one of these. See, I've got this little start here. I'll stick it in the dirt and then I'll fill in around it. It takes about two of these little cups of dirt to get it all filled up and sturdy. And then my last one, this one I was able to get a much longer root. I don't think it'll matter though because my last ones didn't have a long root.
Oh.
I wish you guys were closer. I'd give you a start of this.
Anybody that's in the Des Moines area.
Yeah, anybody that's in the Des Moines area, if you want to start of this money plant, I'll probably get you one. All right, these are all done. So that was pretty simple and easy. I need to water them. My next thing I want to plant is this.
Try this one first.
For the next ones, we'll be putting some gravel in them. I went out and got somebody had some down at the bottom of our stairs. I'll just pour some in the bottom of this pot. We've got some drainage there. I'm up to doing this one. It fits pretty good in there. I just need to add a little more soil. Now, I don't claim to be a master gardener or anything. For me, it kind of is figuring things out as I go as far as houseplants, that's for sure. But since we've moved here, I have enough good windows that I've been able to do pretty good with my houseplants. Now, this one is all planted and hopefully it'll start getting more blooms on it. The dead ones, I see a couple coming on, so that's always good. I'm not sure. I guess I can cut these off that are already done. And that concludes my repotting of my plants. I don't remember if I showed you this one. I got this one repotted, and I did find these little things you can put under your plants at Menards. I don't know if I'm leaving that thing there. I wanted a pedestal to put it on so I can have my plants at different heights. They had this at Aldi. It's more for putting on a big pot that you have on a floor. But right now I'm just going to use that for some height until I find something better. And here's my pussy willow. I think it looks so much better now that I've repotted it. I think all the plants are happy again. There's our planter box. We got these last year at Menards. I actually think I saw them again when we were at Menards.
Yeah, they've reduced the price. The regular price is only $100 now.
Oh, wow.
At ours.
So this year, last year I had this one on this side. I put flowers in it. I have some begonias in it right now. And then the other one, we're putting my herbs in because I wanted those close to the house so I don't forget about them. We don't have a lot of places we can put planter boxes or raised beds because our backyard is a hill.
Yeah, the nice thing about these is, not to get that back out there again, is they actually have it's almost like when you put rocks in the bottom of a planter. Well, that's how this thing works. It keeps all the stuff down, and then this will tell you what your level is on your soil moisture. And last time we thought if it was up, that meant it was too much. Actually, you gotta keep it up to make sure you get enough water in it.
Last summer started off rough with my flowers, and once I figured out I wasn't watering them enough,
please.
it got a lot better. And there's all my herbs we're going to plant. All right, Joe got all the dirt put in it for me, and now I'm ready to plant. I've never had an herb garden before, so I'm kind of excited about this. Now I can't remember where my little thing went to. I'm trying to save them. This is called, I don't know where it went. I got some lavender, which maybe I'll plant the lavender in a pot and not with this stuff. I think maybe I will. Some cilantro that's looking not so great. It needs to be planted. This is called Greek columnar. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it says it's a favorite among basil lovers. So that's a basil. This is variegated lemon, and when you break off a leaf, this really smells like lemon. I think it said it's good in salads. I picked it out just because I thought it was pretty. This is, it's like onion grass. You snip it and put it in salads. I don't know where my little thing went to. And this is Greek Mountain dwarf herb that has gray-green leaves, slender stems, classic Italian oregano flavor. And this is Everleaf Emerald Tower. And large leaves with classic basil aroma and flavor. So I've got quite a collection here, and I'm just really excited to get this planted and get it started. And I can guarantee Craig's going to be out checking on these all the time too. It's all planted. I wanted Craig to come down and see the herb garden, but he's asleep right now, so maybe later. But I'm very excited. There's my lavender. I planted in this pot. And here's my other herbs. I think it looks really pretty. I hope they're not too close together. I've never done this before. But I'm excited to see what happens. And I'm going to have to look up what to do, how to dry herbs, and because I definitely won't need this when it's fresh. A lot of it, like the rosemary and the basil. I have seen where people freeze it in ice cube trays. I'm going to look that up and see how to do it. Joe, I think, is working on our other beds over there.
Hey, Nancy was in the house, decided I was going to go ahead and we've got some of these other raised beds. So I've never grown onions in a raised bed. So I put a few of them in here. I got the jalapenos because we want to have them a little ways away from the other ones, the bell peppers. I honestly don't know if this is far enough away. I know when we did it at Nancy's dad's, we would put, he like truck farmed like a 1/4 acre, and we'd put the clear at the other end would be the jalapenos, and then clear over here. So I don't know, but we'll see. And we're gonna use them for salsa anyway. So yeah, if the bell peppers are hot, we don't have to put the jalapenos in, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, I've got the jalapenos in there, and then I'm interested in these. That's what the tomato is. It's an heirloom tomato. I'll go over here too. And yeah, I got 4 of them in here. They're tight. Same way with the peppers. They're gonna compete for space. So whichever, like 2 of these that make it the best are probably gonna be the winners, and the others are gonna go, I don't know. I mean, we'll have some. We got 2 other beds. We could move them.
Right.
But I wanted to get them in because it's hard on plants to leave them in those little packs
Yeah,
very long.
well, they dry out so fast.
Yeah, you can water them a couple times a day, and they still seem like they dry out bad. So I'm gonna get them into soil. I'm gonna get some water on them, and I'll be able to just reach down in here and pull those out by the handful anyway, and move them someplace else.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, I'm just gonna. This is dry soil. I'm just gonna
Water them in.
water them in a little bit, and it's so dry, so you can see the water just kind of stands on it at first until it starts to absorb it. Then they'll take it natural, but it's got to get a little bit of moisture in the soil. See, it just like almost makes mud piles. This is 100% that Miracle Grow. I had it last year in these, and I'm going to use. We bought a fish-based fertilizer. Bought a big jar of that. So I'm gonna put that on these and see how we do.
There's a little update on where we are at on these raised beds that we got from Vajega. Everything's looking good so far. Craig said he is going to go check the garden. He checks it several times a day, actually.
That's right. See over there, I got a little one planted. Once these get grown up a little bit, Craig, I'll show you how to water them if you want to.
You mean we have to harvest these vegetables
Yes, we will.
this fall?
Mm-hmm.
I never harvest vegetables in my life.
Oh, this will be a new thing. What's your favorite vegetable?
Celery.
With peanut butter on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why, if only we have celery with peanut butter on it, our problems will be solved.
That's
Is that
true.
what you want to try?
He's tried it before. He liked it.
He likes celery with peanut butter?
Uh-huh.
Are you kidding? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had it out one time and I put some peanut butter on it and let him try it.
Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs, as we told by Mo Willems. Once upon a time, there were 3 dinosaurs. Papa Dinosaur, Mama Dinosaur, and some other dinosaur who happened to be visiting from Norway. One day, for no particular reason, the 3 dinosaurs made up their beds, positioned by their chairs just so, and cooked 3 bowls of delicious chocolate puddings at varying temperatures.
Oh boy, said Papa Dinosaur in his loud, booming voice. It is finally time to leave and go to, someplace else. Yes, continued Mama Dinosaur. I sure hope there isn't no such succulent child happens to be our unlocked home where we are, someplace else.
Then the other dinosaur made a loud noise that sounded like a big evil laugh, but was probably just a polite Norwegian expression. The 3 dinosaurs went someplace else and were definitely not hiding in the woods, waiting for an unsuspecting kid to come by. Sure enough, 5 minutes later, a poorly supervised little girl named Goldilocks came traipsing along. Just then, the forest boomed with what could have been a dinosaur yelling, "Gotcha!" But I'm pretty sure it was just the wind. The loud noise was immediately followed by another loud noise that sounds kind of like,
Be patient, Papa Dinosaur. The trap is not yet sprung.
but that could have been a rock falling or a squirrel. Either way, Goldilocks was not the type of little girl who listened to anyone or anything. For example, Goldilocks never listened to warnings about the dangers of barging into strange enormous houses. So as soon as Goldilocks came across a strange enormous house, she barged right in. Inside, Goldilocks immediately smelled the 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding. Mmm, said Goldilocks. That chocolate pudding smells delicious. If I could get all the way up to the top of that counter. Then Goldilocks noticed a very tall ladder that just happened to be there, and certainly wasn't left on purpose. Goldilocks climbed up the ladder and found herself face to face with 3 gigantic bowls of chocolate pudding. The first bowl of chocolate pudding was too hot, but Goldilocks ate it all away anyway because, hey, it's chocolate pudding, right? The second bowl of chocolate pudding was too cold, but who cares about temperature when you got a big bowl of chocolate pudding? Not her. The third bowl of chocolate pudding was just right, but Goldilocks was such a roll by now. She hardly noticed. Soon Goldilocks was stuffed like one of those delicious chocolate-filled little girl's bonbons, which, by the way, are totally not the favorite things in the whole world for hungry dinosaurs. Tired and groggy, Goldilocks noticed 3 chairs in the living room, so she climbed down the ladder and walked out of the kitchen. The first chair was too tall. The second chair was too tall, but the third chair was too tall. Goldilocks wasn't going to climb that high just to sit in some air, so he hiked over to the bedroom. When she got there, Goldilocks noticed that the beds were also gigantically big. "What is going on around here?" groaned the exhausted girl. "The bears that never must be nuts." Just then the room filled with a loud booming noise that was either a passing truck or a dinosaur glowing.
"A few more minutes and she'll be asleep. Delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons are yummier when they're rested."
Even the little girl who never listens to anyone or anything had to hear that. Goldilocks took a minute to stop and think, which was longer than she was used to stopping and thinking. "Hey," she told herself, "this isn't some bear's house. This is some dinosaur's house." Say what you look like about Goldilocks, but she was no fool. As quickly as she could, she ran to the back door and got out of there. Just then a loud plane flew by, which sounded pretty much like the trio of dinosaurs going, "Now!" or "Charge!" or the no-reason Swedish for "Chewy bye-bye time!" Suddenly and completely coincidentally, the three dinosaurs rushed through the front door. But they were too late. Goldilocks was gone, and all that was left in the house were three disappointed dinosaurs. The end. And the moral is, if you ever find yourself in the wrong left story, leave. And the moral of for dinosaurs is, lock the back door. Well, so long, folks. Keep on having a great day.